was early evening, and the Clockwork Café was getting ready to close. The lights were warm, the air smelled of coffee, and Sofia was cleaning the last few tables. Just then, the door opened gently, and a young girl stepped inside. Calm, casual, but with a spark of excitement in her eyes. She looked around the cafe as if searching for someone, and the moment she spotted Beatrice, her face lit up with a smile.
Eleanor!
Bea, I came to say goodbye before I leave for university.
Aw, you didn't have to come all the way here, but I'm so happy you did. Come, sit here for a moment. I want to introduce you to someone. Sofia, this is my cousin, Eleanor. She's leaving for university soon.
Hi, Eleanor. It's really nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Sofia. Bea told me she has a new friend at the cafe.
Oh, I hope she said good things.
Of course I did. Mostly.
So, I heard you just came back from a trip, Eleanor.
Yes, my parents gave me a trip to Valentia Nova as a gift, a last adventure before I start university, and I just came back last week.
That sounds amazing. So, how was the trip? Spill the details. I need to know everything fun you did.
Oh my God, you wouldn't believe it. It was a whole adventure. I'm not going to give you the short version. All right, listen closely.
Yes, I'm all ears. Don't leave out a single detail. So, on my first day in Valentia Nova, I visited Grand Crossing, the busiest intersection in the whole city. Every time the lights changed, hundreds of people crossed the street together. It felt like standing in the middle of a human river. It was crazy, but exciting.
Wow, I think I would get scared in such a big crowd.
I almost did, but it was fun to watch. After that, I went straight to Skyspire Tower, the tallest building in the city.
Oh, I've heard about that place. What does it look like from the top?
Amazing! From up there, I could see everything. The river, the bridges, the tall, modern buildings, and even the old town area with its narrow streets and little shops. It looked like two worlds living together.
Wow, I really want to see that someday.
I stayed until sunset. The whole city slowly turned golden. And when darkness came, every building lit up at the same time. It felt like watching the city take a deep breath and suddenly shine. It was magical, like the whole city was waking up for the night. And there's more. On the observation deck, there was a tiny food stall selling super cold candy, a kind of deep frozen sweet that melts the moment it touches your tongue. I tried one, and it felt like fireworks in my mouth. So strange, but so good.
That sounds delicious. Now I want to try that candy too.
Just wait until you hear about the night food street. That candy was nothing compared to the food I tried there.
Oh, really? Tell me everything. My stomach is already waking up.
Okay, so on the same evening, I went to New Circus Food Street, the famous night market of Valentia Nova. It was bright, loud, colorful, lanterns hanging across the street, music, people laughing, chefs shouting orders. The whole place felt alive.
That sounds like a dream for food lovers.
Exactly. I tried so many things. Soft cheese bread, spicy noodles, grilled corn with sweet butter, and even lavender ice cream.
Stop. You're making me hungry.
I almost forgot about the crispy squid rings. And the best part, every food stall had its own personality. Different smells, different colors, different stories. But that's also where I lost my phone.
Oh no, again?
I know! One moment I was buying churros. The next moment, my phone was gone. But a kind woman found it and took it to the police tent. Everyone helped me so quickly. It was touching, really.
You always get into trouble, but you always meet good people too.
I guess my superpower is luck.
So, after the night market, what happened next?
I went back to the hotel feeling satisfied after what I thought was the best day of the trip. But no, the next day was even more exciting.
No way! Even more exciting? Did you strike gold or bump into a famous person? Tell me immediately.
And then, the next morning, I started my biggest adventure of the whole trip, climbing Mount Solera, the famous volcano of Valentia Nova.
A volcano? That sounds scary.
A little, but it's also the most beautiful mountain I've ever seen. It's almost 3,000 meters tall, and people say climbing it is something you should try once in your life.
Knowing you, this must have been tough.
Oh, it was. I've climbed mountains before, but this one was different. The trail was long and steep, and I had to stop many times. Not because I was tired, but because the views were too amazing to ignore.
What did you see?
Let me show you. Here, this is a small waterfall I found on the way. The water came straight from the top of the mountain, cold, clear, and beautiful like crystal.
Wow, that's stunning.
And look at this one. A group of mountain goats just walking around like they owned the place. They didn't even care I was there. They were too busy looking for food.
Aw, that's adorable.
The higher I went, the colder the air became. The wind was strong, and the sky felt so close, like I could almost touch the clouds.
Did you make it to the top?
Yes, I did. And when I reached the summit, it was nothing like I imagined. The air was thin and freezing, but everything was so peaceful, so incredibly quiet that I could hear my own heartbeat.
Really?
Yes, there was no sound, no cars, no people, no phones, just the wind and the sky. It felt like the whole world had stopped.
That sounds magical. That must have been an unforgettable moment.
It was. So I sat down, closed my eyes, and started meditating. Just breathing, feeling the cold air, and letting my mind rest. For the first time in a long time, everything felt empty and peaceful, in a good way, like all my worries suddenly disappeared.
That must have been an unforgettable moment.
It really was. And that's when I realized this trip wasn't just a vacation. It was my way of preparing myself for the new life waiting ahead.
I'm really proud of you, Eleanor. You've grown so much.
Thanks, Bia. This trip taught me a lot about myself, about the world, and about slowing down.
I'm glad you shared your story with us. It sounds like a wonderful adventure.
It was. And I hope one day you too can visit Valentia Nova too. There are so many places you would love.
Yes, that would be amazing.
Then it's a promise.
And so the three of them talked and laughed for hours, sharing every detail of Eleanor's wonderful journey until the sky outside turned dark. When it was finally time to say goodbye, Beatrice and Sofia wished her the happiest days at university and reminded her many times not to forget calling Bia. Eleanor promised she would, smiling with the excitement of someone stepping into a new life. With warm hugs and bright hearts, the three friends said their goodbyes and walked home under the quiet Horizon Town night.
Sofia here. Thank you everyone for watching. If you find this video interesting, please help Team Sofia by clicking like and subscribe.